The woman licked the iron plate as hard as she could. Finally, she got some fresh water. She was barely able to save her life. It turns out that the woman is not on land. She was trapped in a container, floating in the middle of the ocean. What's worse, the sea is pouring into the container. It won't be long before a woman has to go on a date with God. She searches for something she can use. By chance, she came across a roll of duct tape. It's just the thing to seal the water inlet. At that moment, the woman hears cries for help from outside. She leaned over the hole to take a look, and realized that the sound was coming from the container where her husband was. The container was sinking. The woman cried out loudly, but she was also trapped, could only watch helplessly as the container sank into the sea. After this, the woman put her cell phone card into the phone she found. She dialed her husband's number repeatedly, but there was no answer. Loneliness and fear upset her to no end. Just when she was in despair, the baby in her belly suddenly moved. The woman felt this scene. A glimmer of hope rekindled in her heart. In order to escape, the woman lay down on the plank and began to rest. When she woke up the next day, she realized that her resting place had also been flooded by the sea, because the tape couldn't hold back the seawater. To survive, the woman took immediate action. She moved one of the crates under the hanging one. Then she cut the straps and let the box fall. But what she didn't expect was to open it. It was full of lunch boxes. The woman was furious. At that moment, the woman realized that the rubber band on the lid of the lunchbox could be useful. She simply cut it off to plug the leak. Then she found a hose. She used the lunchbox to scoop up the water, and successfully drained the container. Just in case, the woman used a wooden box to make a shelter, and carefully labeled it with a water level sticker, so that she could judge the danger in time. Once everything was ready, the woman began to count the remaining supplies. For the sake of her baby, she was determined to escape.